My company received an investment from the founders of Monday Swimwear, Natasha Oakley and Devin Brugman, and I want to talk to you about how we did that. I'm not a pro at fundraising, but we have raised $600,000 for the business between grants and also investors. And so I reached out to hundreds of investors, but the best way that we received investment is when people directly contacted us. My number one suggestion is to come in warm. I do not come from a finance background. I do not come from tons of connections. I became a founder. I just started putting myself online. I started to work on my social media. So I would say the number one way is I just started putting myself out there. And some founders don't also want to be influencers. Some founders, they don't want to post a lot. But I would say if you're posting on LinkedIn and if you're just showing up on social media, it doesn't matter if you want to be an influencer, but just show up and tell people who you are. I think that's good enough. So my brand did a collaboration with Monday Swimwear in 2023 for Juneteenth, and we ended up doing this collaboration post. But the whole reason that happened is because my little sister went to school with Natasha's sister, and so they knew each other, and so I think there was just that connection there. And then at one point Sophia was starting to model, and I was like talking to her about that in the beginning. So it really was just a connection that was in my back pocket. Now, you might not think that you are that connected, but I would say go back to your high school, go back to a job, go through your LinkedIn. There is someone that is not only connected to you, but has always been in your corner somehow. Like they've been watching you and waiting for you to do something epic because they love you. And those are the people that will say your name in a room when you are not there. So, Sophia, if you're watching this, that was you. And then I think Natasha just at some point was watching the brand, and she actually DM'd me like a few days before my birthday last year in January. We ended up having a call, we ended up meeting, and it just made sense. Natasha and Devin, if you read the Forbes article, they were thinking about starting their own period care company at one time because they honestly just love women and making products for women. But it made more sense for them to invest in a brand that already existed. At the end of the day, if someone sees this as something that their daughter needs or their wife needs or they themselves personally need this, they're going to want to invest in that idea because